Hey, my name is Shadowsense and you're watching Valhalla. We're back on, I believe this is day 4 now. We're back after the break, and it's been an interesting day to say the least. We're starting to serve 2 people at once now, and we're getting a lot more like multiple character interactions, which is really cool. The lovely sensation of feeling like you're forgetting something. Same playlist, baby. All done. Feeling better? Fresh air does wonders for you. Well, for a given value of fresh, anyway. I insist that it sounds like dynamite. No, it was too long to be dynamite. It sounded more like some heavy-duty tool. You're a heavy-duty tool. Sweet insult. Yes, I am. Wait, that... Damn it. Oh, welcome back. Whoa. You look creepy. You look fine. I like your horns. This one over here scared me a little bit. I could have sworn this place looked a lot more pink the last time we came. Maybe it's the lighting. Hey, bartender. What did that noise just now sound like to you? I say it sounds like construction, but Betty here says it's dynamite or something like that. Not you two. Eh? Do you think it's dynamite then? What? No, I say it's backfire. It's a gunshot. Firecrackers! All night last night, man, because I recorded the last 2 episodes on July 4th, and it was just all night last night, just boom, 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 boom. Like, we got the professional fireworks on the road that the city sets off every year, and then, you know, a bunch of fucking southern country hicks everywhere firing off their own illegally acquired fireworks. So, it was just all over. My poor cat hates fireworks. Hates thunderstorms, too. He just doesn't like loud noises. He's doing better, though. See? Those sounds couldn't have been going on all night, or those sounds have been going on all night and we can't figure out what they are. Well, we aren't here to discuss that. We're here to... who is he? Gillian, nice to meet you. I don't know, you have more of a John face. Where was he last weekend? I don't know and I don't care. He already made amends for leaving me to fend off all those dogs. Anyway, what do you want? Beer. Oh, what the hell? I'll have your beer too. 2 beers coming right up. Alright, 2 beers should be simple enough. We got this one here. 2 of Bronson's. 1 Powder Delta, 2 Flannergeed. Still don't know if that's actually how you pronounce that. And it's 1, 2, and then 4. Mix that up nice and good. Mix this one up nice and good. Here you go. Thank you. Man, after work beer is always the best beer. Yeah. So tell me, bartender. Just call me Jill. Jill? That's a nice name. How's business lately? As usual. Wait, I guess you don't really know what usual means for us. We're not the kind to be filled to the brim during rush hours, and we don't have that many regulars. So it's just the same, nothing's changed. I guess when we came here with all the dogs, it was quite the change of pace, huh? You have no idea. I have a question, Jill. Is it about the girl sleeping next to you? Premium. Alright, Streamer Chan is in here. Please don't wake her up. Do you regularly let people sleep here? No, but I'd rather have her sleeping than talking. Should you be saying that with at least 6K people listening? Let them hear, I don't care. 6K people? She calls herself Streaming Chan, and she's been streaming her life 24/7. That sounds familiar. I think one of the dogs talked about seeing someone doing that. I don't know if it's the same person. So 6,000 people are watching and hearing us? Considering the way she's sleeping, they're probably only hearing us. Her camera is against the table. I don't know how many are still on the channel, though. I see. So there will be a lot more witnesses if something's said. Do any of you have a criminal past? Nope. Just a minor charge of petty vandalism. What did you do? Painted graffiti outside of my high school saying Miss Thompson's a cunt. Why'd you do that? Because Miss Thompson was a cunt. Simple enough. She constantly humiliated whoever got her questions wrong. She also constantly bullied 2 of my classmates. Sure, I got a week of suspension and had to clean the wall, but it gave everyone the courage to speak up. So how's stuff up at Doglandia? Well, we recently struck a deal with Farmer Fabrics to start a doggy clothing line. Farmer Fabrics? That name rings a bell. It's a textile company where the owner believes herself to be an alpaca. Oh, yeah, that one. We had her here some time ago. She got drunk and so much saliva everywhere. Oh. But anyway, dog clothes? We hired a new employee and she showed the higher ups some designs. After a couple of talks, they decided to give the clothing production a try. Those designs were embarrassing, you know. But something tells me that's why they were approved. You guys want anything else? I'll have whatever this guy orders. Let's see. I'll have a Brantini. 2 Brantinis then. Let's do it up. Now I'm just imagining anthropomorphic dog, or corgis specifically, in like funny little costumes. And I don't know if I like that. Alright, so it's aged and mixed. Okay. Can't forget that this time. See what I mean about the multiple character interactions, though? I think it's quite nice. Aged and mixed. Alright, mix it up, baby. That's 1 Brantini. And 2 Brantinis. There you go. You have such a wimpy taste in drinks, Deal. Not all of us spend their weekends in college partying like maniacs. Actually, not all of us went to college. You miss nothing. Sometimes I wish I could go back in time and kick myself. Something on your mind? The girl that's designing the clothes. Laura? What about her? She's cute, but she should take more care in her appearance. I mean, right now she fits the unkempt cutie category so well that it's almost painful. It's so cliched that I can't help but cringe when looking at her. Cringe? It's like when you see something that's such a cheesy movie cliche. You just feel the need to kick whatever the hell it is. Kick? Betty, I didn't think I'd have to say this to you twice in the same month, but you really shouldn't kick people. I wasn't going to kick her. Why do you think I kick her? Because I've seen you kick people before. Apparently unprovoked or due to complicated reasons only you understand. Fine, guilty as charged. Still, I'm gonna do something about her. Just feel like I need to. It's a matter of honor. Honor, she says. Well, maybe honor isn't the right word. But she has potential and I'm not gonna let her waste it. Betty, this ain't it, girl. This ain't it. Let her be an unkempt cutie. Let her do that. That's not your decision to make. You can't just decide you're gonna make someone pretty or make someone adhere to whatever your ideals of prettiness are. Jill, I'm gonna go check the antenna on the roof. Alright. She's your boss, right? Didn't you meet her before? Nope, I'm just the veterinarian. The dogs are the ones that organized a meeting with her. I'd say she's really good looking, but honestly, those pants rob her of her charm. What do you mean? They make her look too uptight, and at a glance, she doesn't seem like the type. Some shorts or a skirt would fit her better. Well, she wears a skirt or pants depending on her mood. There was also this one time where she came in wearing a kilt. That kilt was awesome! Damn, she has nice hearing. Now that I think about it, you have that hobby of speculating what someone's personality is like based just on their looks. I mean, you did the same with Jill here. Amazing, you actually made that sound weird as hell. That's because it is. Yes, I have a habit of trying to guess someone's behavior based on their looks. No, it's not a hobby. You made that sound like I'm some sort of creep. I did? Well, what did you think about me? Nothing much, really. Mostly that you were too polite. Not a natural polite, though. More like a professional polite. You're like that because you need to be. That was it, really. Although, the way you looked at me when you said your boss could use a skirt or shorts was interesting. You seemed interested in what I said. Like you'd like to see that scenario. You're thinking too much. Nah, Jill, I think you're having some lesbian gay thoughts there. I mean, have you seen her phone screen? I mean, June is over at the time of this recording, but Pride rolls on year round. What do you think about Gil then? He's either a total simpleton or acts like one in the way that consumes the rest of his character. Yeah. But anyway, I'm just a veterinarian. My judgment might be clouded by seeing so many furry businessmen. Let's have another round. Sounds like a good idea. You'll have something strong. You need to pump some testosterone into your taste and drinks. You'll thank me later, trust me. Then 2 strong drinks, manly drinks. I don't care which ones. Well, you shut up. I don't like Betty. I really don't. Yeah, 2 gut punches should do the trick. I do feel. Aged mixed, okay. Age. 5 of this. 1 of that, and then I'll put 2 in there. Here. Now drink. Oh, man up. You'll get used to it. Hey, Jill, has someone ever proposed to you as a prank? That question came out of fucking nowhere. But then again, that's been happening a lot as of late. In episode 2, Ingram was like, have you ever faked an orgasm? You know, make you think they're falling in love with you just to reveal that it was all a prank. Jill? First year of high school, the guy I had my eyes on for a whole year had asked me out. Saturday morning, I go to the meeting place. What do I find? It was all a prank by some bitches. Ouch. Sorry, The worst part isn't that they set me up, but rather I saw it coming. I knew that guy wouldn't find me attractive enough to ask me out. I knew those bitches would target me sooner or later just for kicks. I knew it all, so when it all happened, I felt nothing. They confirmed my suspicions that teenagers are a plague that must be eradicated. Anyway, why the question? Hey, piece of scrap. Yeah? These are the situations where you should have stopped me before I said anything. It's better to learn by tripping yourself. Why the question, though? I was asking because one of my ex's cousins has been hitting on me for the past couple of days. If it were somebody else, I'd pretend to be straight with the help of this piece of scrap here. Sadly, she knows who I am. Gay, perhaps? Worst part is, knowing Vero, she probably just has her cousin up to it as a practical joke. Well, I'd suggest telling the cousin that she should cut it out. If she feels genuinely offended, they might not have been in cahoots. But I'm just spouting nonsense based on what you've told me. Don't pay too much attention. It's better than my suggestion. What was yours? Waterboarding. I said, what? The fact that she knows how to waterboard somebody is what scares me most. The Girl Scouts also taught me how to skin a deer, and I don't see nobody making a fuss about that. But yeah, your advice sounds good enough. Especially when you factor in that if Gina's being honest about her, she probably won't feel offended. Gina, which one is that again? Blonde, flat as a cutting board, but cute as a button. Oh yeah, she came to the office Christmas party, right? That's the one. Well, it's getting late. We should be going. Yeah. Thank you again for everything, Jill. Bye. Please, come again. Back. Those damn cats moving the internet antenna. Oh yeah, Gil, some guy I should tell you that the bunny's late. Whatever that means. Oh shit. Boss, I'm leaving early. If I don't come back in 2 days, consider me as good as dead. Yeah. Shouldn't we be worried? Think of him as a kid that tells outrageous stories to get attention, and everything will be easier. Besides, he knows how to take care of himself. Yeah. He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. In any case, I'll be back in my office. Maybe now I can finish watching the didgeridoo tutorial. Hello, Jill. Ah, Stella, you're here for another drink today? Not really, I was just around the neighborhood and... Right. Anyway, I found this bottle being neglected at my house. I thought somebody who likes old liquor as much as you would appreciate it. Ooh, I got an achievement. Because she gave me a gift. Really? I don't know what to say, thanks. Well, it's nothing really. This just in. The Apollo Trust Bank has locked its doors, leaving about 30 people trapped inside. The security system was activated after somebody tried to steal information from the main database. Early this morning, the bank... Oh, God, say. Wonder if she'll be alright. Oh, hello, Jamie. Good evening, Jill. Did you see the news about the Apollo Trust Bank? The news flash just ended. Sounds like things got ugly. From what I heard, there was a commotion earlier today. Something about people being unable to leave the building. Let's hope for the best. Yeah. Gil stormed off just a minute ago, though. I see. I guess the bunny was late. He definitely knows what's going on. Is Gil secretly a mercenary? Seems pretty fucking plausible to me. What can I get you? Give me a Mars Blast. Coming right up. By name, M. Mars Blast. That's 6 of these bad boys. 1 of these. 4 whole Flannergeed. And 2 of this. And all blended. Means I gotta make it shake fast, fast, fast. 1 Mars Blast. Yeah, this is the one. Mars Blasts have always seemed poorly named to me. Shouldn't it be red instead of yellowish? Then again, the whole Red Planet thing is still its nickname. VR. Can't believe I'm... myself. Hey, who's this girl? She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. Guessing her equipment's still running, so you might want to watch what you say. Thanks for the advice. Changing the subject a bit, have you been hearing explosions or something throughout the day? I heard that a supersonic drone was undergoing tests and lost its course. That might be it. Hey boss, the explosions are caused by supersonic drones. That sounds better than firecrackers. Trying to figure out what they were all day. Ah, I see. Sonic booms are not sounds people can normally identify. And this one drone made a lot of noise when breaking the sound barrier. Is this an area to test that kind of stuff? It's not, which makes the whole thing quite suspicious. Huh. Man, if only Gil was here to hear that info. He thought they were gunshots. Were you worried about him? Sort of. He always leaves without notice for days, but he always comes back unscathed. I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried, but at the same time, I've kind of just become used to it. He can be a troublesome man, huh? Sometimes. Say, do you think the people in the bank will be alright? This isn't the first time a bank has closed like that, but something is off about this. Off? How? I don't know. Maybe it's the hour. Maybe it's the fact that the news is making an unusually big stink out of it. Let's hope I'm just overthinking it. Yeah. You worried about something? A girl that was in here yesterday said she was going to that bank. It's not like me to be personally invested in what happens to clients, but... Never mind. Do you want something else? Yeah, I can make time for one more drink. Fetch me a beer. Let's keep it simple. Sure. Eventually, I'll remember the ingredients for a beer. Let's do that and mixed. Mix it up. Mix it up. Here. Once read that beer played an important part in humanity's history. Yeah, it's like one of the first things invented, like, ever. Yeah, I'm familiar with the theory. It's an interesting one. The gist of it is that brewing was an important part of society during its development. Drinks are ubiquitous while feasting. They help to foster bonds and build faction alliances. Given enough time and enough beer, larger societies would be born. Yeah, you seem to know a lot about this. Nah, just enough. Jill, have you ever thought about brain uploading? Brain uploading? I was thinking, what's the point of uploading yourself if you're still here? Let's say you upload yourself and effectively that knew someone's in cyberspace, you will still be here. Wouldn't it be weird to know that there's a you that's not you somewhere? That's an interesting point and also a fear of mine. I guess it'd be the same as cloning, huh? Imagine if your cyberspace self somehow found out about the real you. Hell, imagine talking to your other self. There's more. Imagine placing multiple copies of you in different situations. Exposing each one to different scenarios to see how they develop. Guess it's kind of heartbreaking in a way. Imagine someone with some illness uploading their brain into the ether. Only to find out that their physical bodies are still alive and here instead of living in a place where there is no disease. I remember an article from a while back about the earliest forms of brain uploading. It would scan the brain in such a thorough and intense manner that it would effectively kill the person. Used to be the words burn the brain. Ouch. All for nothing because the data would be corrupted or broken. They halted all brain uploading research after that. I think they started another project about living brains in jars or something after that. That subject interests you, huh? Makes for a nice time sink when I'm doing nothing. Well then, nice talking to you, Jill. Same here, always a pleasure. Say hello to Gillian for me when it comes back. Please come again. Ugh. Phew, hold on. You want to stay here? Seems the street's quite restless. Thanks, but I'll pass. I have a couple of matters to attend to at home. You do? Yeah, I ordered a nano camo module for my apartment. Should be installed by now. Nano camo? Isn't that a tad expensive? Yep, to be honest, I asked my mom for it. She had been pestering me about what gift I wanted for Mega Christmas for a while. She's been asking that for 4 years now. I've always said I was fine. So I took the chance and asked her for it. Used up all the past gifts. Oh. Feels a bit weird to ask your parents for a gift like that when you're 27. I'm sure she doesn't mind. I mean, I'm 31. Well, I mean, I'm 31 now, and I've always asked my parents and my siblings for Christmas gifts, so it's not that weird. So, what will the nano camo module change from your apartment? I got a basic plan: walls and and one piece of cloth. So I picked my kotatsu too. You have a kotatsu? You know what a kotatsu is, boss? I'm more impressed that you know what it is. I mean, futons are common knowledge, but a kotatsu, not so much. Yeah, well, days get cold and the heater might not be enough. And the Japanese have mastered how to live comfortably in reduced spaces. You should invite me sometime. I want to see how you decorate the place with that. Let's plan a day to grab a beer, yeah. No more dancing, I'm tired. What do we do with her? I'll take care of everything. Don't worry. Alright, sorry for leaving her like this. No problem. Well, I gotta go. See you tomorrow, boss. Careful out there. Ooh, I made $3,000. Sheesh. I made $1,400 rather. No notifications. Focus at work. You can now use nano camo to customize your room. Nice. How do I use it? What's a nano camo? Something to liven up things in this room. How use? Oh. About. Nano Camo is a company founded in 2068, pioneer of nanomachine fabric capable of real-time texture swap. And for military use, we bring our products to the general public at most affordable prices. Cool. Camotan is our mascot. She's designed by veteran character designer from Sukaban Games, Kittyden51. Hey, that's the people who made this game. Birthday, 24th of January. At least I think that's a 1, not a 7. Bust 85, weight 65, height 90. Likes Musashi, Battleship, Tactical Fashion, and Peach Cake. Ooh. Peach Cake is nice. Let's do... This is for the table. Nice. Do purple walls? Oh, wow. Rad. No, I think the purple walls are fine. Okay, then there's only one page for the table. That's pretty cool. White Knight just beat me up. I'm fucking crying right now. Let me tell you the story. Waiting for OP to deliver. I'm here. Anyway, here it goes. I was going home after buying groceries at the store. I was very tired because I had to line up for hours just to buy milk. And when I was finally out of there, a group of 3 White Knights stopped me and started asking for my ID. And also wanted to see my bag to check if I wasn't a scalper. And once they saw everything was in order, they asked me for a military service ID. And I just... What the fuck? Why would I have that on me? And there's no enforced conscription anymore. It doesn't make sense. Because I didn't have it on me, they asked me for money or else they'd plant drugs on me. I, of course, refused, and they'd lose their patience, and one of them hit me right in the temple with a gun. I was bleeding like crazy on the floor, so they just took my groceries and left. Holy shit, man. I fucking hate this place. Hate it so much. I want to leave this fucking hellhole. I'm so tired of this shit every fucking day. I've been lucky to never have that kind of problem with White Knights, I guess. Oh, Jesus. Streaming channel thread. Anyone sees last night's escapade? She was at the Valhalla bar. It was alright. Bartender was a cutie, but man, is she full of herself. Don't care, I'm going next week to ask her for a date. We all know you won't. Pretty sure nobody here has the guts to ask someone out. She's still sleeping? Yeah, the bartender's been telling everyone they need to be careful with their words, lol. Wonder if there's illegal activity going on there, like, why would you need to be careful with what you say? Maybe they're avoiding casual racism. True, still, it wouldn't be rare for them to do shady stuff. This fucking city, haha. At least she's sleeping now. Last time I saw her talking about some rest was about a week ago. Crash is one hell of a drug. Man, it always sounds shady when they put it that way. May the gods guide Say to safety. Apollo Bank is being attacked and no one is reporting on it. Are you actually surprised? And considering the nature of their threats, it's clear that Quincy doesn't want to take the blame. What a fucking coward. Do we have any sources there? I'm posting from the site. It looks like someone's inside the bank with a huge bomb threatening to blow up the building. Any demands? They want Quincy to quit and the White Knights disbanded. Wow. So they're actually helping the protesters? That's not the way to help the people. What if this is just a huge false flag to blame the opposition? I wouldn't be surprised. This fucking place, lol. Let's wait for more info. Interesting. Nobody's reporting on it. Wait, there was a newscast and the augmented... 4chan's dumb. Hijacked screens at downtown Casanova announced that there seems to be a terrorist threat aimed at the Apollo Trust Bank. The information suggests that a currently unidentified bomber is already inside the building. The White Knights counterterrorism unit responded to the threat immediately. However, the bank was locked down by an external network attack. We might be dealing with a dual threat here, CTU's Chloe Bauer told AE. The bank has been sealed shut using its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals at the bank were working at the time. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped. Hope Say is alright. Yeah, no kidding. God damn. Augmented Eye is being attacked. Hi everyone. We take your security seriously here at the Augmented Eye. We have the obligation to disclose that recent articles on Alice Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice Rabbit themselves or a very good impersonator. We want to extend our apologies and inform that we'll be limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit to just factual news and not entertainment pieces. Sincerely, the AE staff. That seems to be a good idea. Wait, thank God I don't pay these fuckers for a sub. Yeah, no kidding. How long until someone says pollution is good? There's a book. There probably is. Even though most countries in the world have adapted their economies to solve the ongoing problem of climate change, Glitch City still relies on ancient technologies in order to keep costs low with profits high. America. As a result of this backwards policy, it seems as though we'll be experiencing a huge increase in air pollution next year. Our contamination levels will force the whole population to move away from a lot of areas within the city. The soil is dying at an alarming rate, said experts in a report. Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas does suck, but experts say you better get used to it. Jeez. Everything about this city seems like it sucks ass. Anyway, we're gonna start the next day in the next episode. So, thank you guys so very much for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this one, please consider subscribing. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.